Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to today's webinar, Expedite IT Outcomes with GenAI and AI Capabilities. We are excited to have you with us as we explore the transformative potential of generative AI-driven IT analytics powered by the latest release of Managed Engine Analytics Plus 6.0. My name is Muzaffar and I'm part of the Managed Engine Analytics Plus team. I'll be your host for the next 30 to 40 minutes, guiding you through the powerful new features and capabilities that are set to redefine how IT teams analyze, act, and accelerate outcomes with AI. If you have any questions through this session, feel free to drop them in the chat window on your screen. I'll respond to them towards the end of the session. We got a lot of exciting content lined up, so let's dive right in. During this webinar, we will be exploring a set of impactful features including key driver analysis to uncover the root cause behind the persistent IT issues and bottlenecks, cluster analysis to automatically group IT resources based on the characteristics like frequent downtime or high MTTR, helping you pinpoint and resolve issues faster. Multivariate forecasting to make accurate predictions by incorporating multiple inferences metrics, and anomaly detection to minimize business disruptions by automatically identifying unusual patterns like unusual login or network outage. These features are designed to simplify your IT operation, improve visibility, and enable more proactive responses to the challenges. Now that we have set the stage with an overview of AI driven capabilities introduced in Analytics 6.0, let's begin exploring the features one by one, starting with key driver analysis. Let me begin the key driver analysis with a real world scenario to many IT teams will relate to. Imagine you're managing a central IT desk that supports several departments engineering, sales, finance, administration, and more. You observe that the volume of incoming requests fluctuates significantly from month to month. At this point, you are left wondering what exactly is driving these fluctuations? Is it a surge in a specific request types from a department? Could it be linked to staffing issues or policy rollouts? Are there recurring patterns we are not catching? Let's see how we can get the bottom of this using a Gen AI fuel analytics and also understand what key driver analysis is all about. A key driver analysis is a statistical technique that identifies the most of the important factors influencing a specific outcome or a metric. Instead of merely observing a surf level trends like knowing request increase, key driver analysis deep dives to answer why it has happened. It helps you uncover the real drivers behind IT performance. With just few clicks, you can move from your symptom to the root cause. Why pre-travel analysis matters. In both IT and business operation, understanding what driver outcomes allow you to diagnose the root cause behind the recurring issues, prioritize corrective action with confidence, making informed data-driven decisions. Whether you're optimizing SLA, resolution time, or user satisfaction, key driver analysis help you spotlight the most influential factor so you know exactly where to focus for maximum impact. So before deep diving into the key driver analysis more, let's discuss about the two more important features which are Ask Zia and Zia Insight. Powering this experience is Ask Zia, our AI-driven conversational assistant in Analytics Plus. Ask Zia lets you query your data in natural language and instantly written metrics and reports. Zia Insights take it a step further by automatically generating narrative that explain what happening in your data, why it is happening, and what could be next. Together, this tool transform your analytics experience from a static dashboard to a dynamic one. Intelligent conversations with your data. So now let's look at the report of key driver analysis. So now let's have a look at how to access the key driver analysis feature. To use a key driver analysis in Analytics Plus, open the report that you wish to analyze, click on the report settings, and then choose ZIA Insights. In the ZIA Insights panel, find the key driver analysis section and then click on Enable. Analytics Plus will automatically include the various factors that are influencing the metrics from your source report. You can also choose to edit them if needed. Now let's see this feature in action. Simply click on the ZIA Insights icon from your report window. ZIA will now analyze your data columns and highlight those have the strongest impact on your target metric. It checked thousands of entries and automatically identifies the top factor influencing a metric, which in the case of a ticket volume. From the Insights window, you can see that engineering see a major spike in July aligned with the system upgrades. Finance surge in March, likely due to the audit season. A notable drop in April suggests the operational stability or effective early interventions. So now, if you see in May 2025, the number of requests has decreased by 63%. By referring the diagnosed insight, we can delve deeper into why the number of requests decreased by 63% from April 2025 to May 2025. Let's understand driving business value by uncovering the key drivers, identifying the underlying patterns. Engineering related request search aligned with the product upgrades. Finance related peak occurred during the audit cycle. The operational impacts enable proactive resources allocation and optimize staffing. Improved service quality by understanding request drivers. The business outcomes, better KPI tracking, faster root cause analysis, data driven operational and capacity planning, empowered IT leadership with actionable insight. By transforming data into actionable insight and identifying the underlying factors that influence IT trends and events, we enhance the decision making and deliver measurable operational improvements. Now that we have seen the actionable insight can drive smarter decision and proactive planning, let's take a step further by exploring the one of the most powerful predictive tool in Analytics Plus 6.0, multivariate forecasting. Consider modern IT environments are becoming increasingly complex with rapid infrastructure expansion, heightened service delivery demands, and continuous change. A critical need in navigating the increasingly complex IT landscape is the ability to stay ahead of threats and capitalize on opportunities. Now every organization has some form of forecasting system in place that allow them to predict future trend based on historical pattern and current behavior. However, this system fall short due to the data soils and unexpected events that inevitably influence predict outcomes in the complex, ever-changing IT environment. This is where multivariate forecasting comes in. Let us discuss about multivariate forecasting. Multivariate forecasting in Analytics Plus incorporate multiple influencing variables to deliver a highly accurate, context-aware prediction, unlike traditional forecasting that relies on a single time series. This approach considers multiple influencing factors, helping you anticipate trends with greater precision. Why multivariate forecasting matters. In today's dynamic environment, relying on a single variable to predict outcome often falls short. Multivariate forecasting allows you to anticipate future trends with greater accuracy by analyzing multiple influencing factors, plan resource and capacity more effectively during high demand periods, aligning operation with business cycles such as audits, product launches, or seasonal spike. Whether you are forecasting resource consumption, ticket volume, staffing needs, or system load, multivariate forecasting help you see the full picture so you can prepare with precision, not guesswork. Now let's have a look on how to access the forecasting. Click on the required report and then click on Edit Design and choose Analysis, Forecast option. So click on Apply and then here you find the forecasted report. To shift from reactive responses to proactive planning, we applied a vector autoregression model to forecast the alarm over the next 5 months. The maze model was constructed using the historical alarm generation data from February 2024 through April 2025. So, now this predicted alarm volume is not entirely precise as this based on the historical and current alarm trend and does not count for the real-time events that can affect future alarm volume. So to strengthen this forecast accuracy and incorporate any element that can impact alarm volume, we introduce relevant influencing factors that mirror real-world operational dynamics. Click on the edit design, choose analysis, forecast. Now let's choose the influencing factors. So the first factor will be the device count spike. A rapid increase in the number of unmonitored devices often leads to the alarm being generated due to the misconfiguration of threshold violation. Patch deployment failure. Failed patches can leave system into vulnerable or unstable state, frequently resulting in alarm generation condition. Unauthorized configuration change. Changes made outside of the approved workflow, especially on network or security infrastructure, often result in unexpected behavior that's trigger alarm. Now that we have added our influencing factors, let's click on apply and look at the updated forecast outcome. This forecast now shows improved prediction which are more in line with the actual behavior our analysis now points to. Potential alarm surge in June and August 2025 allowing for earlier intervention planning. Now let's look at the advantages of the multivariate forecasting. One of the biggest advantage we have seen in the ability to plan with much more confidence when multiple influencing factors are incorporated into the forecast. Predictions become far more dependable, reducing last minute surprises and helping IT leaders to plan for the future with AI and ML powered decision. It is also plays a huge role in resources and capacity planning. Instead of reacting after a surge happens, team can prepare in advance, adjusting staff or infrastructure based on the predicted need. This not only prevents workload but also avoids unnecessary over allocation. Another benefit is how well it aligns with the business change, whether it is audit season, product rollouts, or holiday peak. Forecasts can be tailored around this event. So IT operations are always in sync with what's happening in the business. And perhaps most importantly, it brings clarity to the decision making. Leaders can take action early, backed by the data, not gut feeling. This shift from reactive to proactive management leads to better outcomes across the board. While multi-forecasting helps us to predict what's coming, cluster analysis helps us make a sense what was already happened. By grouping similar tickets or trend, we can uncover hidden pattern, spot risk zone, and take smart and proactive action. Let's explore how cluster analysis drives real-time insight in SLA management. In a globally distributed IT environment, managing service level agreement become more increasingly complex. Traditional methods of relying on static thresholds and manual monitoring often fail to identify the emerging patterns of SLA breach. There is a pressing need for a dynamic data driven approach to proactively detect and address SLA compliance issues. This challenge calls for a more intelligent and dynamic data driven strategy, something that doesn't just flag the problem after they occur, but help us understand and prevent them. And this is the case where cluster analysis come into the play. Cluster analysis is a powerful unsupervised machine learning technique that allows us to group large volume of operational data like incidents, response time, or performance metric based on the underlying data and similarities. Cluster analysis allow you to identify the patterns or similarity across large dataset automatically group records based on the behavior or attributes, detect anomalies or outliers that don't fit the usual trend, accelerate issue identification in IT operation and support environment. Whether you're trying to stop a security breach as at onset, handling thousands of service requests, monitoring system metrics, or analyzing device compliance, cluster analysis help uncover the data is trying to tell you. How cluster analysis work? Analyze the selected dataset for patterns, group records based on the shared characteristics like similar ticket, resolution time, or usage pattern. Highlight unique cluster that stand out such as outliers, high performing group, or problem areas. This process is fully automated using an inbuilt AI ML algorithm so you get faster results without needing to configure models or rules. Now let's see how to enable the cluster analysis in Analytics Plus. Open the required report, click on Edit Design, and then choose Analysis, then Cluster Analysis. Choose the required metrics you wish to segregate, and then click on Apply. By applying cluster analysis, we were able to group support tickets based on the behavioral pattern without relying on predefined categories. This data driven approach helped uncover hidden trends and provide deeper insight into the true performance dynamic of SLA management across region. To enable this, we implemented k-mean clustering, moving away from static threshold and manual categorization. Rather than assigning tickets based on fixed rules, we now group them into real-time performance indicator, including the number of escalations, days since last update, and customer satisfaction. This dynamic attributes empower us to categorize the ticket into risk-based performance zones, enabling proactive intervention and continuous improvement in SLA compliance. Insights derived from cluster analysis. Cluster 2 proactive management zone, which is green in color. Its characteristics is low number of SLE breaches, minimal reopen count, and escalated request count. Tickets are reviewed and updated in a timely manner. This cluster reflects well managed tickets. Teams are following SOPs, resulting in consistent SLA adherence. The recommended action is to maintain the current workflow and use this cluster as a benchmark for the best practices. Cluster 1, which is at risk zone and blue in color. The characteristics is to moderate the number of SLA breaches, increase trend in reopened tickets, delayed first response, and sporadic review activity. These tickets are showing early signs of neglect, often failing into breach window due to insufficiencies in the review cycle. The recommended action is to prioritize review and resolution efforts here to prevent further escalation. These are the warning signals that must be addressed quickly. Cluster 3 critical zone, which is red in color. The characteristics is high number of SLA breaches, frequent escalation and reopen tickets, low periods without status updates or review. This cluster represents systematic breakdown potentially due to the understaffing, poor escalation handling, or process gap. The recommended action is to escalate immediately to senior IT leadership, performing a root cause analysis, and allocate focused resource for recovery. Impact of cluster analysis. Identifying patterns. High SLA breach rate can be tied due to overdue reviews and delayed first response. Low risk clusters are evidence of consistent resolution patterns and timely follow ups. Operational impact. Enable early identification of at risk tickets before escalation threshold. Improve technician accountability by revealing performance based grouping. Help align review and workflow to reduce breach probability. Business outcomes. Prioritize intervention in critical zones to avoid SLA penalties. Reduce manual monitoring by automatic Reduce manual monitoring by automating categorization through behavior. Enable better resources allocation by focusing on high risk cluster. Empower leadership with clear cluster based risk visibility. While cluster analysis help us to understand the pattern across large volume of tickets. Not everything follows a pattern. Some issues are hidden in the noise, rare and unexpected, but highly impactful. That's where anomaly detection come in. In a large enterprises environment, ensuring consistency and timely patch deployment is vital to maintain system stability and meeting security compliance. However, operational challenges such as workload spike, coordination gap often lead to irregularities, patching patterns. This fluctuation, if undetected, can introduce serious vulnerabilities across your organization. Relying on manual monitoring is no longer sufficient. It is a reactive, time consuming, and prone to oversight. To stay ahead of potential risk, we need a data driven intelligence system capable of detecting anomalies, whether sudden surge or critical drop in patch activity before they escalate into broader security or compliance issue. That is where anomaly detection becomes essential. Anomaly detection is a process of identifying data points or patterns that deviate significantly from what expected. Simply put, it alerts you when something unusual happens, whether it is a sudden spike in service request or a drop in system performance or unexpected customer behavior. Using AI and machine learning, Analytics Plus automatically scans your data, learns the normal pattern, and flags anything that looked out of the place. In IT operation, early anomaly detects you help you spot vulnerabilities at their onset and strengthen your security posture, catch problem before they escalate, reduce downtime and performance degradation, monitor vast amounts of data deficiency without manual effort, respond faster and more precisely to critical change. Let's look at how you can use this powerful capability to catch anomalies in patch deployment across widespread IT environment. To do this, click on Edit Design, choose Analysis, click on Anomaly and Outlier. Choose the metrics column you wish to analyze, select the required algorithm and configure the level of allowed deviation. Edit your markers as needed and click on Apply. Once applied, Analytics Plus highlights the anomaly directly onto the chart using a visual markers. To enhance the patch management reliability across enterprises environment, we adopted a data-driven anomaly detection strategy. Historical trend analysis. Weekly patch deployment data was aggregated from week 1 of 2023 to week 22 of 2025, offering a longitudinal view across 125 weeks. Anomaly detected layer integrated automatically anomaly detection which identify weeks with a statistical significant deviation. High anomalies above thresholds are marked with red upward triangle. Low anomalies critically drop are marked towards with red downward triangle. Insights from the matrix. Typically, weekly patches count ranges between 30 to 70 deployments. Anomalies identified include sudden spike above 70 and critical drop below 30. Notable fluctuations were observed around week 11, 2023, week 44, 2023, week 14, 2024, and week 41, 2025. Operational impact. This outlays help reveal missed patches cycle during the holiday or major IT events. Surge week likely tied to the batch processing of reactive fixes. Coordination gaps or resource limitation due to low deployment period. Proactive remediation. By flagging anomalies in real time, IT teams are now better equipped to investigate and respond before compliance risks materialize, improve scheduling and workload distribution, maintain consistent patch hygiene across all regions. Business impact and key takeaways of anomaly detection. Improve operational visibility. Gain real time insights into system behavior to catch deviation proactively. Help prevent issues before they grow into business impact problem. Faster response time. Receive intelligent alert as soon as an anomaly occurs. Empower teams to act swiftly and reduce downtime. Data driven decision. detect early patterns and trends that guide strategic planning, support informed decision making with predictive signals. Automation at scale. Leverage AI to monitor system without manual effort continuously. Ensure consistent, scalable anomaly detection across environments. Impact. Minimize service disruption and improve compliance confidence, strengthen operational resilience and business continuity. The solution we discussed through this session we delivered using the Analytics Plus Managed Engine GenAI powered unified analytics platform. In today's data-driven landscape, organizations grapple with vast amount of IT data spread across various tools and platforms. Analytics Plus emerged as a comprehensive solution, unifying this disparate data to provide actionable insight and drive informed decision making. Key features and capabilities of Analytics Plus. Unified IT Analytics integrate data from various IT application and monitoring tools to gain holistic view of your IT environment. Predictive analysis anticipate future trends and requirement by forecasting resource needs and planning IT asset expenditure effectively. Advanced visualization utilize rich visualization and dashboard to interpret complex data set, enhancing comprehensive and decision making. Seamless integration connect with 250 plus IT applications, including Managed Engine application, Jira software, AWS, Splunk, Sentinel-1, and more to ensure comprehensive data analysis. Benefits for your organization enhance decision making, operational efficiency, cost optimization, user empowerment. By integrating Manage Engine Analytics Plus into your ecosystem, you position your organization to harness the full potential of its data, driving innovation, efficiency, and strategic growth. As we have seen today, GenAI and AI-driven analytics are transforming IT operation, enabling faster insight, smarter decision, and resilient outcomes, from key driver analysis to anomaly detection. These capabilities are unlocking new level of efficiency and control. Moreover, this doesn't end here. We have another exciting webinar lined up where we will dive in deeper into real world use cases and advanced strategies to harness AI in IT. Stay tuned as we continue the journey to expedite IT outcomes with the intelligence at scale. Scan the QR code below to sign up for 15-day trial and explore all the features at no cost. Thank you for embarking on the Analytics Plus journey with us. Should you have any questions or require assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out to our support team at analyticsplus-support@manageengine.com. Thank you.